What is up, YouTube? It's Independent Comics here, and today I'm gonna bring you guys a little what's it called? Story. I'm gonna tell you a story of my newly created hero. His name is Captain Power. The episode starts right now. Jackson, you are fired. Why am I getting fired, sir? We just don't have enough money to support you, sorry. Jackson Jeffrey is a car salesman at Rusty's dealership. He gets laid off. He decides to take a hike in the woods. He goes home to round up all of his hiking gear. He gets in his truck. He arrives at the woods. He gets out and starts his hike. He finds a cave. He walks all throughout the cave. He finds a mysterious room made from some metal alloy. He walks toward the middle of the room. He sees what looks like a gem on a podium. He picks up the gem and he sees an alien figure appear. And it tells him, "You are now bonded with the next gem." The alien explains that the planet he lived on exploded and he got away with the most sacred item on the planet. Jackson asks, "Why am I the only one that has to wield the gem? I got fired from my job and I am a nobody." The alien tells Jackson that the gem chose you. Jackson finds his way out of the cave. He goes to his condo and experiments with the next gem. He finds out that he can fly and levitate small objects. He realizes that he has superpowers and can use them for good. He creates a suit. He steals a police radio. He listens to the radio. He hears that a thief has robbed the local bank. Jackson decides to track down the robber. He finds the robber. The robber shoots Jackson in both of his legs. Jackson finds a place to hide. He finds out that he can heal really, really fast. By the time Jackson is recovered, the robber is gone. He tracks down the robber. He finds the robber's name is Robert Banks. He tracks him to an old Thompson Industries experimental site. The robber is on top of a bridge that leads to his escape. Jackson tells Robert, and Robert turns around. He sees Jackson and says, "Why are you following me?" Jackson says, "You robbed a bank and shot me in my legs. So you're gonna pay." Jackson uses his telekinesis to throw Robert into a huge pot of unknown chemicals. Jackson flies away from the site in confusion of what he just did. Meanwhile, at the old Thompson Industries warehouse, Robert sticks his hand out of the pot of chemicals. Then comes his body and he looks shiny. He is covered in some type of metal alloy. He looks at himself in disgust. He picks up his hand and a little bit of the metal. He experiments what with what seems to be a power. He lifts his hand and a big chunk of steel. He says, "I want revenge on this new hero." He runs to the part of town where the most people are. He starts blasting people with liquid steel, and they die instantly. Meanwhile, Jackson listens to his stolen police radio and hears what the police say is the Silver Terrifier attacking people across the city. Jackson gets suited up and takes the gem. He tracks the Silver Terrifier and flies to his location. Jackson says, "Hey, it's me you want, not these innocents." The Silver Terrifier grunts and says, "Yes, I want to kill you," as he shoots liquid metal at Jackson. Jackson dodges it and flies like a dart into the Silver Terrifier. The Silver Terrifier shakes it off and shoots four liquid metal balls at Jackson. Jackson gets pissed off. He uses his telekinesis to disable the Silver Terrifier and then spears him in the chest. The cops arrive with a serum that cures the Silver Terrifier. The cops find out that the robber who robbed all those banks, that he was the robber who robbed all those banks. They throw him in jail. The cops ask Jackson who he is, and he says, "I'm a hero." The cop says, I will call you Captain Power." He accepts the name. Jackson vows to protect his city at all cost. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. subscribe, hit the notification bell, and peace out, guys.